All right, so I'm going to talk about the movie Fight Club again. So this is a spoiler warning, a spoiler alert. I think that at this point it's safe to say that Fight Club is my favorite movie. I reference it a lot. I use a lot of different, scenes from it and metaphors from it. So yeah, you've been warned. I'm going to, for people who have not seen the movie, which I highly recommend the movie. It's a wonderful movie. Um, you have been warned. I'm going to talk about it. So there is a scene in the movie Fight Club where Tyler Durden, played by Brad Pitt, takes a convenience store worker out back and basically threatens his life with a gun. He asks him what he's doing with his life, why he isn't doing what he wants to do, and there's a part in that scene where he says, "I'm going to hold on to your wallet and your ID. I know where you live. If you're not on your way to becoming a veterinarian in 6 weeks, you will be dead." And it's interesting because previously the way that I looked at where, how he says, if you're not on your way to becoming a veterinarian in 6 weeks, you will be dead. The way that I previously took it was thinking that he means, like you're going to be gone physically. I'm going to eliminate you, right? And I went a little bit deeper and I thought about it and I was like, it could also mean that if you're not on your way to becoming a veterinarian in 6 weeks, then you're going to lose what it is that I just instilled in your mind and body, which is a sense of motivation and inspiration. So, what does this say? Complacency, right? It can be very easy for people to get out of the groove of what it is that they want because of the trials and tribulations of life, of, time, of energy, of all of the fucking bullshit that everyone else around you has to say about what it is that you're trying to do with your life. It can be very easy to get sucked into those dynamics, those beliefs, the voices that other people have, and the naysayers and all that stuff. So I was really thinking about it, and I was like, oh shit, this also has to do, possibly, I'm sure that it's just, a matter of being open for interpretation and everything. But I thought about it, and I was like, if you're not on your way to becoming a veterinarian in 6 weeks, you will be dead. It could also mean that you will just get complacent again. You'll get complacent by all the fucking bullshit noise that everyone is, feeding you and spewing at you and everything. And, of course, your own shit. You might lose, not a matter of you might, you will lose motivation and inspiration in regards to this endeavor that you're really trying to create for yourself. So I was sitting with it and I was like, huh. Because how often, even the best of the best, even the people who have tunnel vision and know how to really go after what it is that they want, we're all human. It doesn't matter how the media portrays anybody. We are all human. We are all tied to the same fucking bullshit as everyone else. Some people are just better at handling it than others because they've taken on, rituals and practices to really push themselves through to persevere and everything. But we're all human at the end of the day. We can all get sucked into whatever the fuck happens. And complacency just happens sometimes, right? Maybe you lose sight of whatever it was that initially motivated you to pursue whatever endeavor it is that you were pursuing. Um, maybe you lose your spark. Maybe you start to die. Maybe when I say die, I mean, mentally and emotionally. Maybe anxiety and depression eats away at you. Um, Maybe you're hit with some type of loss. Nobody is exempt from human shit happening to them. And because of that, it's actually exceptionally easy to like get distraught by things and to like, you know, I don't like to use the term go off course because, you know, growing up I used to think that life was just this fucking straight shoot. Like, you know, you're gonna go here, you're gonna start here, and you're gonna be there, and that's gonna be it. It's gonna go. Nah, of course not. It's fucking all over the place, you know. Like that's just the way that life is, and there are trials and tribulations. There are days that you're going to wake up and you're going to be, I don't want to fucking do this anymore. I'm fucking sick of it. The fucking pain, the fucking emotions, the fucking anxiety, the fucking depression. I'm going through this fucking loss. That's probably going to happen. This, that, and the other. You just want to fucking start throwing your fists and, you know, it's just like, right? Like it can get to that, right? So it's this reminder of, you know, if you're not on your way to becoming a veterinarian in 6 weeks, you will be dead. It's like you're going to fucking die again because you're going to get complacent. You're going to lose sight of whatever it is that that energized you in the first place, whatever motivation or inspiration was there to begin with. Like, you're going to lose sight of it. And, you know, this is why it's important to, and another thing too, it's important to remember why you started. But, like, even if you do remember why you started, you might be met with fucking, I don't know, anything. Like, life is wild of just how uncertain and unpredictable some things can be sometimes. It's fucking crazy. It really is. Like, you know, I understand that we want, I understand that we want, you know, all of these things that we want. We want that North Star. We want the direction. We want everything that comes with, you know, all of that stuff. We do. And there's only one determiner in that, right? And that's us. That's our ability to, you know, just not give a fuck about things that don't matter, which is honestly very challenging for people. It's absurdly challenging to not give a fuck about things that don't matter. You know, from a very early age, maybe we're conditioned by chaos, by drama, by, you know, tuning into other people. What's happening over there? My life's looking kind of fucking boring. What's happening over there? I don't really know what to do with the fucking pain that I feel inside of me, so I'm just going to focus on something else, you know? Like, we get distracted, and it's very easy to get distracted. And I think that that's what Tyler Durden is saying to Raymond Cahill, the convenience store worker. It's like, it's easy as shit to get distracted. It's easy as shit to, you know, think that you can't do this, that, and the other in life, whatever it is that you want to do because of this or because of that. Maybe you don't have the mental and emotional support you need. Maybe you don't have the money that you need. The fucking distractions are there, you know, and that's what it's about. That's what the foundation of fucking complacency is. You know, you might start off with this hot fucking spark that really pushes you, but then after a while, all of these different things do everything that they can to dim that spark, to kind of like take a person away from what it is that they're trying to go after. And, you know, sometimes, like, I show up for my YouTube videos, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to talk about. I don't. And I just press record. And then things come out. And sometimes, I don't know, maybe it's not the best. Other times, it's like, holy crap, I'm so happy that I made that video, you know? Like, it's like, what I am doing now, what I'm trying to do the best that I can now with, is to just, I don't know, be, you know, stop worrying about trying to do this or that and just be. But I really appreciated how I thought about this scene from probably my favorite movie of all time. Of course, next to things like, you know, The Matrix with Neo and everything. All of these movies about self-awareness and awakening to the self and everything. That's really what it's all about. Oh, and one last thing to add in regards to the Fight Club scene. The last thing that Tyler Durden says is, well, it's not the very last thing in the scene that he says, but he's like, run on home. And then he's like, run, Forrest, run. And that in and of itself is another metaphor. It's like, It's like you can't stop running. If you do stop running, you're going. Here's an important thing to add to this, actually. If you run, it's going to be very hard for you to be aware of or distracted by anything on your right or left. If you just keep your focus right ahead at the target, right, it's going to be a lot easier for you to maintain that momentum. But, and that's the thing of running, just keep running. But if you start to slow down, you might see things to your left, you might see things to your right because they're not blurred like they were before, right? You've slowed your speed down so you can more easily see things on your left and right. So on your left, you might see drama and gossip. On your right, you might see drama and gossip, right? So it's kind of like that. And just maintaining that sense of focus and determination, that's what this scene is all about. And it's not just a matter of not being here physically anymore, it's a matter of not being here mentally and emotionally anymore. Giving up on your dreams, getting complacent, getting distracted by outside fucking noise that doesn't matter.